When I hear stories like this next one, it really makes my blood boil. The simple reason is, the antics of a rogue taxi driver paints a very bad picture for the rest of us and makes people think twice before they get in a cab. How do everyone? Welcome back to the channel for a Friday. Hope you're doing all right. I'm not too bad myself. It's been a good day actually. One to remember, as you probably already know if you've seen my videos from previously. Well, taxi driving. I take this whole thing very seriously. You step into my cab, you're my responsibility, you're my safety concern until you reach your destination. No ifs, no buts. Doesn't matter whether you're male, female, transgender, whatever. You're my responsibility, and that is that. Well, not everybody believes as I do. Have a look at this. A lady ended up with the taxi driver from hell and a taxi ride from hell, basically. And at the end of it, she had to let herself out of a window just to escape the car. Now, what actually happened, she booked a cab through Drive, which is one of the ride-hailing apps that you can use along with Uber and the rest of it. The driver turns up and he doesn't confirm her destination with her when she gets in the car. That's something that you're supposed to do, really. It's common sense. You are going to, you know, wherever you happen to be going to, starts to drive. She then realises she's given him the incorrect address in the app, and then turns round and basically says to him, I've cocked up, I need to go to here instead of here. Now, when you're using a ride-hailing app and getting your work that way, it can be a pain in the arse, because you have to try and get through to central control, tell them that the fare's changed, get your amount of money adjusted that you want. So it can be a bit annoying. But the correct answer is, okay, love, no problem, we'll go there instead, and you sort it out en route or when you get there. Well, this guy got the right arsehole, didn't he? He turned around and said, no, I don't like this. You're no longer a booked fare because you've changed the destination. I don't care what happens to you. And it was almost as if implying that, you know, she could be kicked out in the middle of the streets, in the middle of the night, a vulnerable female on her own. And she turned around and said, remember what happened to Libby Squires? She was, you know, raped and murdered, left out on her own. He said, oh, I don't care. Libby was pissed. You're not, you'll be all right, was his words. Disgraceful. Anyway, you get to the end of the journey, and he pulls over and he locks the doors, locks her in, which is equally frightening as well, and proceeded to be rude to her. And then what she did, clever girl, she actually managed to get her hand outside. She got the windows lowered and tugged the door handle on the outside, and the car opened, and she managed to get out and get away from this guy. But I have some observations here. Number one, I don't think travelling on your own in certain areas, particularly if you're female, is a good idea. Number two, what the hell was that driver thinking? He might have had a bad day, but this is completely unacceptable, and I hope at the very least he gets investigated and at the most his licence revoked. We don't need people like this on the streets. Number three, what's his background? Was he properly checked before he signed up and was able to go with Drive? There are various options, and the local council have been made aware of it. They've made Drive aware of it and said, oh, we're going to investigate. Yes, that's always the answer, and I wonder what the outcome will be, but this ain't good, and it doesn't bode well or give a name for everyone else. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Have you had a bad experience with Drive or any of the other firms of that ilk? It'd be interesting to see your feedback. I'm off. See you soon with another one. Toodaloo.